Most of all the TikToks I see these days literally feel like a therapy section for young people and maybe older people too that are broke. And also a lot of videos that feel like a cry for help because of what we're collectively dealing with.
Okay, repeat after me. Other people's success is not my failure. Watching other people succeed does not mean that I have failed. Cool.
So I don't want to make light of the threat of World War III, but also I'm about to. Whoever's in charge of the nukes, when they start flying, if you could just drop one on my house, that would be great. I've seen the Hunger Games. I don't want to survive the apocalypse. I'm not built for that. I have Netflix and YouTube TV, both of them right now, and I'm still not happy most of the time. What are the chances that after the literal end of the world, I'm just going to be fine? I'm not built for that. So if you're in charge of the bombs, please just put one on my house. In fact, I might not be home, so just find my Fitbit and hit me directly. If I see a mushroom cloud, I'm gonna run, just not in the direction that you would think. So, hope this helps.
Hi, this is Dee. Thank you so much for stopping by. So we're going to be checking out videos about how people are broke and burnt out. Like a lot of people are broke, burnt out, and actually surviving. We're just going to be ranting about being broke and having no money, especially in this present economy, the struggle that we are all dealing with. You know, when I was younger, actually, when I thought about my age, like when I would be at this present age that I'm at, I never knew that I would be at a stage where checking my bank account balance will be like a horror movie for me. And it literally is, because I'm scared and terrified of actually going into that app and checking, like, because it's like, damn, like it scares me, because what the hell, like there's no way that balance actually belongs to me. I should be better than this.
Not to be dramatic, but I think the worst part about being an adult is that you basically have to choose between financial stability or like happiness.
If you're single and no one else helps you out with your bills, how are you staying afloat? I literally just got in a good financial spot and then I had to quit my part-time job. So now I'm just relying on my full-time again, which I've actually never done. I've had a part-time job forever and I'm still gonna do my part-time on the weekends. But how are we staying afloat? Like, what is the option other than credit card debt? This is so hard.
I don't even feel excited when I see money in my bank account, because I know it's just going to bills. Like, it's not even my money. It's like I'm holding money to be paid to someone else. Literally, I'm just holding people's money and paying it out to them. It's not mine. So that's crazy. But before we check out these videos, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Let's get right into this video.
Lord, all of us is ready, Lord. All of us is ready, Lord. We all ready, Lord. Come get us, Lord. Just come get us. Come get us and come get everybody else. Everybody else, come get them too, Lord. We all ready, Lord. Just come on, come down and get us, Lord.
Baby, this one you know is bad. When they put miniature gates so you don't steal, baby, they meats. Oh, girl, this got to be bad, Lord Jesus. Help our people, Lord.
I've always hated the question, if you could time travel, what era would you go to? If I go back too far, I don't have rights. If I go back a little far, but not that far, I have a little bit of rights, but I can do crack. But then if I go back to like the 2000s, we're in a recession. And if I stay here right now, we're in a recession and I'm losing my rights. The rights I barely had in the first place. Fuck do you mean, do I want to go backwards? Maybe I don't want to be here at all.
Nobody tells you this, but growing up is realizing your parents dumb as don't know shit. They just had your and crossed their fingers, and they didn't cross them good enough.
You be seeing a lot of people be talking about how much they're struggling, and personally, like, you be talking about how, oh my god, I'm struggling with life, like I'm struggling with with paying my bills. I need money. Like, a lot of us need money. Or you're talking about how depressed you are, how much you are unhappy about things, and then someone is giving you advice and telling you, you know what, if you need more money and you're not getting enough, you don't think you have enough money to live the type of, you know, lifestyle you might want to live, maybe be able to afford your life and not be surviving, the next advice you're getting is telling you about how you should get multiple jobs to do. Like, why do you think, no, why are we trying to get to a point where we're normalizing people working multiple jobs? Like, that's not okay. For you to have to do multiple jobs, spend multiple hours, for you to feel or live a life that is normal.
I'm so sick and tired of people saying, oh, don't do this for the money, or you shouldn't try this because you're trying to. I have bills now. My life is in.
It's going now, okay? I don't want to be homeless. My whole game plan on life is just to not be homeless. I don't want to be homeless. I want to have a home. I don't have to have a house, but I have to have a place to lay my head at night. And at this rate, I can't afford shit. I can't afford an apartment. That's why I still live at home. And I'm getting too grown out here. I need to be able to move and start my life. And I can't on my current salary. I'm trying to get a second job. There's no second job that works with my first job. So what do? You quit your first job to get a new job, then that job don't pay you? It's like, it's a never-ending game. Then they say, go to college, get a degree. And then I see people out here with bachelor's and master's degrees. They're still broke. They're not even using their degree. They're at my job. Why are you here? You have a bachelor's, master's degrees. What are we doing right now? So what is the answer to the equation? Where do you get money from? Where does the money come? Okay, I don't have money to be an entrepreneur and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on inventory and hope it sells. I don't have money to waste on parlays. I don't have money to put in the stock market and watch it grow. I have bills now. I don't want my car repoed. Okay, at this point, I probably won't have kids because I can't afford them. I can't afford them. I can't afford to have kids. Okay, some people want to get a rich man and I don't want the problems that come with the rich man and getting cheated on and abused and stuff. I just want to be happy. Okay, I don't want to use anybody. I don't want to have to do anything compromising to get some money. I'm trying to do it the morally correct way, but it's hard. It's hard. I understand why people out here selling it. I understand, because trying to do things the right way is not working. Okay, I try to be a good person. I try to do a good job, be a hard worker. It ain't doing nothing for me. Then they say, oh, try to follow your passions. If I followed my passions, I would definitely be homeless right now. Because you know how long it takes to make money in what I want to do. My thing is not selling clothes and nothing like that. It's like, I don't know. How did you guys start your lives? Like, I know we're at a different time period where things are more expensive than it was for the older generation or whatever. But how are you still maintaining? I guess you guys already planted your seeds when you were younger, so now you're maintaining it. But like, I don't know how we're able to start our lives. Okay, there's not going to be no barbecues, cookouts, come over to my backyard, because nobody can afford a house. Okay, unless you're rich, you grew up in a rich family, generational wealth, somebody died and they give you an inheritance, you're God's favorite. Okay, you were God's favorite. Thank you. Okay, lucky you. But some of us are not. Okay, so it's like, what do you do? What is the right answer? What is the right path? Like, I'm tired of trying different things, getting different courses, and like, I'm still in the same place. Yeah, I might have had a $2 extra raise, but I still can't afford an apartment and pay my car note and pay my car insurance. I can't afford to live on my own. I can't. I literally cannot. So what do you do at this point? What do you do?
2 and 3 jobs is not helping the problem. That's causing you to be more depressed inside, because now you selling more of your time. Now you don't got enough time to love on your kids.
This woman's video have gone really viral, and a lot of people have just been criticizing her for what she said, because of course I definitely feel like she's so wrong for that. Her husband is working multiple jobs, putting in so much hours into work, and you literally can't let him rest. You see the point that I'm giving when it comes to how people who do multiple jobs, you put in so many hours of work, you see how it can burn you out and make you extremely tired, that to the extent where you don't really even have much time to spend with family.
Y'all, so here's the thing. My husband works 2 jobs, and he works 64 hours a week, has like 1 day off, and within that 1 day I want him to go outside with us, like me, Sophie, and him, and I want us to have a family day. But he wants to stay home and spend time with us, but I don't want that. I want us to be outside. And I'm upset with him because we don't go outside and do activities as a family. Am I being reasonable, or am I being a bad wife?
The reasons why things is going on in life is because some of y'all have that mentality of y'all just broke it. Y'all need to work harder. No, shit just shouldn't be that expensive. You dumb bitch.
I want to apologize to all the Gen Zers out there who have been asking us millennials for some advice about how we got through the recession in 2008 and how we survived. Because back then, my rent was $500 and McDonald's actually still had a dollar menu. You could literally just walk into any store and ask for a job and they'd probably give you one. Now, the minimum wage was lifted in 2009 to $7.25, and it's still the same 16 years later. Now, housing was much more affordable, and you could get a used car with basically a song. Now, the $5 footlong was actually a foot long. Now, it's heartbreaking to tell you all in Gen Zers that you actually have it so much harder than we did. There is no comparison. We also didn't have social media influencers flaunting their wealth in front of us everywhere that they go to make us feel bad about the position that we're in. So I'm sorry, there's no comparison. You have it so much harder and so much worse. My only advice is to be as loud as possible, to share your experiences, and to vote for people who aren't worth more than $1 million.
This is so crazy. Like, I know, like, I just bought like a week's worth of groceries and it was like $17 here.
Is it me, or does it feel like in this country, struggle is starting to become normalized? I was just thinking about it. Jobs are the hardest they are to get. People can barely afford to rent. People can barely afford to even think about purchasing a house. Grocery prices are still high. Services are either being cut or the price of them are increasing, whether it's dentist appointments or GP prescriptions or eye prescriptions. It's like everything is going in the direction of struggle, and we're just meant to accept it. First, the government blamed COVID. Then they blamed conflict in other countries. Now it seems like things have just gone quiet, and it's like, you know what? This is what the situation is now. It's like every other week we're being told something is going wrong in this country, whether it's the NHS being on the brink of collapse, or prisons being too full, or interest rates still at an iffy level, and we're just meant to accept it. And to be honest, we don't stand on business enough to protest for it to really mean anything. But I don't know. I have my own conspiracy theories, innit? My theory is certain mad things are going to start happening in the next 5 to 10 years. And we're being conditioned to accept negativity. We're being conditioned to accept horrible conditions. And if we don't wake up soon, we are pissed. So yeah, I can't be the only one thinking this, but just keep your eyes open, because I'm not enthusiastic about how things are going right now.
The therapy that people give to, the broke people, I definitely need that, because honestly, I keep feeling like I'm running out of time. And I saw that a lot of other people relate to this a lot, where they feel like, oh my god, like this, they're supposed to be doing something, like we're supposed to be at a certain type of height, making a certain type of money, be like, know what we want to do with our career, be fulfilled and feel like very okay where we are, or be rich. Like technically we want to be rich, right? So to feel like you're not making it, I see people relate to that, because a lot of us want to, have some money. And if you're the type of person who's on social media a lot, you're gonna feel that more, because you see some people who are successful, like they literally show their lives, things that they do, like they're business owners, they're doing some stuff, some are actually having good, great careers. And then you'll be thinking like, oh, for this person to have this amount of things, then definitely they're kind of older than me. And then shockingly, the person will even say their age and you're literally older than them. And it's like, what the hell? Like, I see some of my age, like people in my age group shock me. That is why there's so many people actually advising people to not be taking people that they see on the internet. Some of them could be lying, trying to show or highlight only the best parts of their life. But it's like, I'm actually glad to see like a lot of people rant about the realness about life and some of the things we're dealing with, okay? So, but sometimes like you can get lost in the highlights where you actually see some people are doing good, and then you feel like you're wasting life and you're not doing or meeting up to how the standard standards on where you should be in your life currently. You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.